I am just curious. Has the COA, to your knowledge, ever disallowed any PDAF allocation, whether soft or hard, no? That a congressman or a senator has directed?
Yes, Your Honor. In respect of what we found out in our 2007 to 2009 report, we are in the process of issuing the notices of disallowance. But there is one recent case which I think the Honorable Court decided about a month or so ago. This was the case involving the PDAF allocation of Congressman Cuenco of Cebu, which he
yes,
allocated to the Vicente
Hospital.
Soto Memorial Hospital. And I think that amount was something like 3.8 million, Your Honor, for which we issued a notice of disallowance, and the Honorable Supreme Court affirmed us on that one.
Now, the question was asked of you a while ago by Justice De Castro regarding the procurement law. After the congressman or the senator has identified a project and this arrow has been issued by the DBM and the paperwork has already started, at what point does the procurement law come in?
Your Honor, at every point, I would submit at every point, because even those that were transferred to the NGOs, number one, there is an existing COA circular. This is COA circular number 2007-001, where it is provided that even funds that are transferred to NGOs retain the character of public funds, and therefore, in the hands of the NGOs, they should be dealt with as such. And therefore, the disbursement must be in compliance with the Procurement Act.
Ngayon, let me speak in the language that the people understand. Ngayon, kung halimbawa lamang, let's take one example. Halimbawa, merong isang congressman nag-identify ng kanyang project. Dumating na yung paperwork, pero hindi dumaan dyan sa procurement law requirements. I-disallow ng COA yan.
Opo.
So, I will presume from your answer that all these transactions, itong mga napoles na sinasabi, no? I'm not condemning anyone or making a judgment. Kung hindi dumaan sa procurement law, technically speaking, strictly speaking, literally speaking, would be disallowed.
Opo. In process na po, yung issuance.
So, sa tansya mo, from your, as you stand there now, how many have been disallowed?
Sir, Your Honor, I'm sorry. The procedure is that we issue a notice of a disallowance per transaction. So there is going to be thousands and thousands of disallowances given the scope of the audit. In terms of the amount, Your Honor, we would estimate about 6 billion worth of disallowances that will be made within the year.
Okay, ang susunod na tanong, kung i-disallow ng COA, ano ang mangyayari?
Meron pong karapatan ang mga partido na mai-issuehan po ng notice na mag-apela po sa amin, and we will dispose of that appeal in the course or in the exercise of our quasi-judicial function. At kung hindi po sila masaya sa aming pagpapasiya, sila po ay may karapatan ding umapela sa kagalang-galang na Korte Suprema. Just like in the case of that disallowance.
The Cuenco disallowance.
Opo.
Okay. I think that is all. That's all.
Just a follow-up question, just one question. My good friend. I'll try also to ask a question in Tagalog, just a follow-up question. Supposing the recipient of the notice of allowance pays the amount stated in the notice of allowance, what will be the effect?
The notice of disallowance will be lifted, Your Honor, and it will be deemed, insofar as the Commission is concerned, as settled. However, we will leave it to the Ombudsman to determine whether or not on the criminal aspect of it, a case will still be filed or it will prosper.
So it will not erase criminal liability.
Not.
Is extinguished.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Justice Carpio.
Madam Chair, under the Constitution, you have the power to audit NGOs